Yes, good day, ladies and gentlemen. I want to welcome you to the third episode of our series. What if I tell you that there are businesses in Nigeria, up to 50 simple businesses that you can do with little or no capital? Yes, I mean little or no money. Don't sit back there and tell us there's no job in this country. No. Instead, click the link below and watch 50 simple businesses that you can do in Nigeria with little or no capital. You will come to thank me later. Thank you very much. Once again, my name is MC McTen. My name is Mr. Usaudion Ahano, popularly known as MC McTen, aka Pay Me My Money. Hoping to see you at the other side of the video. So like I said, I haven't treated the first 10. We are starting from the next 5, which is from number 11 to number 15 for this episode. For the first one that we have here, which is number 11, is sales of phones and accessories. This one is very sweet, very easy. There are 2 ways. If you have money with as small as 5,000 naira, you can go to Computer Village, buy earpiece, buy Nokia battery, original battery, buy screen guard, buy pouch, and come to the nearest market, go to the other market, and just spread the display of goods there. People will come and buy it. Yes, people will come and buy it. Even if there's no city that don't have something like more like a Computer Village. In Benin, we have in Ring Road, but Bezwa Shopping Complex, we have in Ring Road, we have in Airport Road. I don't know where the one in your city is, but if you go there and buy, look for people that sell wholesale, people that will not sell one for you, people that will sell 5, minimum of 5. I don't know if you understand. People that will sell minimum of 5, and with less than 5,000 naira, you can buy a whole lot of products that you can take even outside along the road there and sell, or you bring it to close to your house, display it on the table, and you sell and make money. I don't know if you understand. Then this other one, the other way, if you don't even have 1 naira at all, yes, look for computer. You know all those people that hang around Computer Village, where they sell phones, where they sell laptops. We call them Igbo men, call them Ochaya. I'm telling you, we call them, most of the times we call them Aproko. It's very easy. Stay there. Anybody that is coming, you know that place is the major market where they sell phones. So anybody that is coming there is either coming to buy phone, coming to fix, coming to change the screen guard, coming to look for phone accessories. Hello, guys, well done, sir. You want to buy phone? Yes. Okay. Let me go and show you where you get a good phone. Simply take the customer to a shop owner. Note, you must have familiarized with the shop owner. The shop owner must have known that you bring customers to him. Because without doing that, you take customers there and he doesn't know that he's supposed to keep something for you. You might just be doing free business. Yes. You see, most of those people around those Computer Villages, they don't have shop. They actually left their home with nothing. But I tell you, a whole lot of them go home with sometimes 5K, 3K, 4,000, 6,000, sometimes 10,000, depending on the number of clients they are able to take to a particular shop owner. I'm telling you, it's a cool business. That one, you don't need capital. Just enter transport and go to the place and be waiting. Ogasa, you want to buy phone? Ogasa, you want to buy accessories? You want to buy earpiece? You want to buy pouch, screen guard? Think about it. Battery. And now once you are there, they know that, these people are the people that knows where they sell it. Some people will come. So people don't know they don't even know how to look for one shop, move from one shop to the other. For people like us that are very smart, that we know the business, if you are following me, I tell you, hey, Soga, don't follow me. Because I already know where I'm going to. But I'm telling you, it's cool business. There are people who have turned landlords doing just that simple thing that I told you about. I am telling you. At one time, I was talking to my major supplier, because in my office, I sell phones and accessories too in my office. Now, I was talking to my major supplier, and he told me that most of these people who does Aproko or China, they earn much more than them. per unit goods that they sell. Because sometimes they must have bargained with the customer. The phone at 40,000, and it comes. Normally the phone might be 30 or 35,000 in the shop. So give me Techno Spark 5 or Spark 4 thereabout. Gives it to the customer, collect 40,000 naira. Right there and there, see the person off, comes and give the man 35,000, and his 5,000 naira is cool, untouched. So if you are there telling me there's no job in this country, while your people are staying under the sun, people are doing it, they are making a whole lot of money, they are taking care of their family, providing necessary basic needs for their family via that thing you are looking at that you think is nothing. Oh, you might think they are just going there to waste their time. No. A whole lot of them make so much money. I was even trying to woo some of them to come and be hanging around my office too, so that they can bring in customers. I'm telling you. So if you are there and you are telling me there's no job, no money, this is another thing you can do. Look for where they sell stuff, electronics. Even in electronics, you can also do that. It's more like middleman. You can also do it in where they sell electronics. You can do it where they sell vehicles. So you can't have those things happening and people are making so much money. And you are telling me there's no job in this country. It's not possible. So with that, you know that there's job. That is for number 1 for today, which happens to be our number 11th, which is sales of phones and accessories. Whoa, very, very good. Sales of computer. The next one is sales of computer, supplies of laptops stroke computer accessories. Sales stroke supplies of laptop and computer accessories. That is very easy. Now, when you talk about supplies of laptop and computer accessories, it's a very, very easy thing to do. It's a matter of looking for where they sell laptops, or where they, like I said, Computer Village also, where they sell computers. Look for people who are in need of offices that are just opening up, banks, hotels that are just opening up. Those people, they need laptops. They need laptops like mad. They need it. You can just go there, present a write-up, a proposal. Okay, for this office, I can supply you laptops. Are you sure? Yes. Please, if you can give me 25% mobilization, or better still, if you are able to get a job, get the work order, get the supply order, take it to a supplier or a shop owner in a Computer Village where they have it. Oh, sir, I have these supplies for 10,000 naira. So please, can we make the supply? As soon as the money comes, we share. You have made money. You have cashed in on that. You have cashed out on that. I don't know if you understand. Oh, okay, this particular office that they just opened, they need like 5 computers for the secretary needs one, the boss needs, the treasurer or the boss needs one, the cashier or accountant needs one, the director needs one, and the manager needs one. Which is 5 computers, 5 pieces. You can take them straight to where they are buying. Take the person that has the supply to where they are buying, and you make money on it per head. Because the customer or the shop owner knows that you that is bringing the person has a stake on it. You are a stakeholder. So they will keep you in whatever sales they are going to make. If they are supposed to sell for 5,000 naira, they will sell for 5,200, keeping the 200 naira extra for you. So you can't have all those open. Those things are just looking at us in the eyes like that. And you are saying there's no job. My brother, if you wake up today and do that every day, 30 days in a month. If you do it 30 days in a month, I tell you, if you are not able to earn 10,000 naira, come for deliverance. There's something wrong with you. I'm telling you. So if you just start now, don't your time frame should not be in 3 months time. No. Whatever you're doing, whatever business you're doing, give it a time frame of 5 years. Because after 5 years, you would have been able to tell, this particular business is good or not, or is better, or is lucrative or not. Because 5 years will be enough for you to study, master the ups and downs of the business. I don't know if you understand. So that is for computers, for sales of laptops and computer accessories. Yes, people's PCs go bad every day. You can just write it somewhere. repairs of laptop. Though you need to have, yes, people's laptops go bad every day. You can go and learn. Write apprenticeship where they fix laptops and computers for 6 months thereabout. You should be able to get the basics knowledge to carry you through computer repairs. Or you might not even be doing, you might be supplying just the parts to those who repair. Oh, Augusta, I supply laptop parts, I supply computer parts. What is that? What do you supply? I supply hard drive, I supply keyboards, I supply monitors, I supply power packs, I supply RAM, I supply processor. Anything that is in computer, I can be supplying it. That one, you don't even need to learn how to fix or not fix. You know people who repairs, you know who sell, you go and buy from them and go and give them. So anytime they want to fix any part, or when they are running, their stock is running low for screen, they can call you. Hello, Mr. B or Mr. A, I better go, my screen is not finished, supply. And if you are doing that, you are cashing out. You are making money. What you really need to do is make sure you are able to build integrity. If you are able to build integrity in the business, then you must cash out. There's no two ways about it. You must cash out. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Then another thing that the next one, that is number 12. The next one, the number 13, making it the third for today, is sales of vehicle and vehicle parts. Yes. In Benin here, like in Lagos, we have beggar, a papa beggar. In Benin here, we have Saple Road. You can start by being a dealer rat, or what do you call it? Helping them to wash vehicles. Okay, when they sell, they give you commission. They call it the marché. If you work there, if you work them with them there, and people now know, okay, you work where they sell vehicles. Put it on your update. Oh, there's a new vehicle in the for sale. You can snap it and put on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook. Oh yeah, for sale. And you have those family and friends who have been looking for how to get vehicle, who have to buy a new car, and they can just buzz you. Hello, Yala, brother Alagbaja, Ejo, where do we get so and so vehicles? So and so. Oh, we have it in our shop. How much? You know the owner is selling for 1.5. You can sell them 1.7. Bad as a bad. Before you know it, your negotiation can end at 1.6. At the end of the day, if that sales push through without you owning a shop, without you having 1 naira, you have made 100,000 naira. 100,000 naira, baby. 100,000 naira, just like that. For just referring somebody, or for just saying this is where you can get it. And you only be able to do all that if you tie yourself or stick to somewhere they sell vehicles. We have a whole lot of them here. Look around your city where they sell vehicles. Look at where they park vehicles. Go there, tell them you want to be part of them. They can ask you 1 or 2 questions. You can join them. If you work there, even if you are not able to push sales, there's a certain amount that is set aside that the buyer, or so the owner of the vehicle, pays the people in the park, the people in that car lot, car yard where they sell cars. There's a certain amount. When the money drops, they share it around everybody. It's called the marché. So at the end of the day, even if you are not able to push sales on your own, the sales is not coming from you. It's not your client that paid. Every other person's client that paid, they share money. At the end of the day, you have something to take home to your family. So you can't have all those opportunities there, and you are telling us, you are here saying there's no money in this country. There's no job. You are there with your certificate, looking at it, dust don't beat the certificate. You are looking at it and they are saying there's no money. And your mates are cashing out. Those people you are saying they are useless, they are making good money. I'm telling you, as far as you know how to save, if 1 naira is coming, you will be able to do something with it and get your ego, get your respect, get your honor. I don't know if you understand. So these things are there. You can just look at it as if it's not, but it is. Then another kind of business you can do. This one is very, very sweet. Number 14, which happens to be the fourth for today, buying and selling of scrap metals. You know those aboki you are seeing there. They come. Condemn. They're making so much money. You are looking at them. They are making so much money. You know the most painful thing is that a whole lot of us are forming big boys. You iron your shirt, well stashed, probably with a push vehicle, and that motor, you shot the fuel weight at 200 naira fuel. And you're looking at the aboki that because it's dirty, it's pushing truck. If at the end of the day they tell you how much they make from selling, because they pay them per kilo, they tell you how much they make. Even the person that has a scrap yard, you don't really need to have money before you get scrap metals to buy or to pick. Where you get to where there are people want to sell theirs, you can start to negotiate. If you buy it and take it to the yard where you are going to sell, they pay you. More so, scrap vehicles are also part of all this one. Those people who are tired of using their cars, they will just dump it there. I don't get to their ones and do again. Probably the fault, they don't have patience to fix one simple fault that is in the vehicle. Before you know, they abandon the vehicle and it becomes scrap. You keep it there. You can go and negotiate with them. Sir, this vehicle, why they let her the roti for you? Let's sell them now. At least if you sell them, you still make money. You have spoken with him. You are able to negotiate. As far as it's an abandoned vehicle, it's going to be way less the value of a second hand, because it's abandoned. When you leave it there, you negotiate. For a very beautiful, very supposed to be beautiful car that is not scrap, you can negotiate for 100 or 50k. You don't even have the money. You go and look for those people that sell motor parts. They are always around where they sell motor parts. In Benin, we have them in Uwelu or Ibaeke. In Lagos, I know we have some in Owode. I don't know the one that is in your city, in your state. Go and look for them. You see people that have a scrap vehicle for sale, have been able to negotiate how much. They go and see, they negotiate it, and before you know it, the person pays. You are telling this person, the person is selling for 150. You are telling the person is selling for 100. You are telling the person that is buying for 120 or 110. And at the end of the day, the sales push through. It's all about sales. If it pushes through, the 10,000 naira becomes yours. You have that in your pocket. Go to the next street. Go and be looking for. Because the problem is, when you make it today, you just relax. Until it gets finished, you are not looking for the next available client. That's where a whole lot of youths have problem. What I tell my workers every day, finish it now and face the next one. Because as soon as this one is there's already a negotiation going on with this one, then you should be looking for the next available thing to sell, the next available thing to do, the next available business to attend to, because you can't waste time. If you are wasting time, the money you made there will be finished and you will become broke again. I don't know if you understand. If you make that sales and it pushes through, keep the money where you want to save it, put it wherever you want to save it, and go straight to the next available. Go to the next street, go to the next city, go to the next area. Look out for those scrap metals, look out for those scrap vehicles. And as far as you are able to push sales and it's just rolling. You might be able to do 3 in a week, you might be able to do 5 in a month, you might be able to do 3 times a day. Before you know it, your business is becoming stable. People start to know, okay, this guy was the one that bought my scrap vehicle. What is your own doing here? They can even refer you. Hello? No, that guy will sell a vehicle for you. Come see my friend, though. Before you know it, you're already into the business of buying scrap vehicles. So much money. I don't know if you understand. So it's very easy. I wonder why people will just wake up and tell us Nigeria is no good again. And some of us will just put our life, our destiny at stake and go and sail Mediterranean Sea and be going to Libya. From Libya, I want to enter Italy and still become slaves. Let me tell you, if you keep doing it daily, every day you are out like to scavenge for the next business, for the next sales to push, for the next scrap metal to buy, for the next computer person that needs you to supply computer, for the next person that needs to fix phone, for the next person that needs to do it. If you keep doing it every day, if you come out every day, sometimes in a week you will not sell one. Don't give up. Keep doing it. People are noticing you. People are knowing that you do it. Somebody who is not able to give you business today will give you tomorrow, and before you know it, you are now a balanced businessman. Then you cannot begin to have price. You cannot set a price. You cannot set a standard for yourself. Like me now, there are some. I just okay. This one I can't attend. Hello, yes. I know this one because I've been able to push my business to a level where I can select. It's not pride, because I can't be wasting time doing this smaller one while there's another bigger one waiting. I don't know if you understand. That is where it is. That's how it is. For the next one, for the fifth one, which is about the last 5 for today. For the fifth one, which is about the last 5 for today, is sales and supply of electronics to homes and hotels. This one is almost like sales and supplies of computers. Go to where they sell electronics. You can be there. Be doing Ultra or Aproko. Somebody wants to come and buy generator. Somebody wants to come and buy television. Somebody wants to buy fridge. Okay, come and go show you where you go buy them. Or come to my office. You take the person to that place. As far as the person got there to you, the seller knows that you are a stakeholder. He will keep something for you. Yes. Like for me, when I want to buy my electronics, I don't have time to go to the market. I call one boy. There's a guy that did the first time I went to the market. I enjoyed the way he talked to me. I enjoyed the way he negotiated with the person. And he's almost the person that is buying almost everything in my house. And I'm telling you, you might think it's difficult. No, it's not. Where the problem is, like I said, where the devil will hold you captive is starting. Oh, but that guy, you don't know how much he done get. Now lie. Go and check how he started. Even if he started with so much money, he will not be able to have the same experience like you, because no two people are the same. No two human beings are the same. So the experience is different for you. Wow. I think that's the 5th for the day. And before I round up, I just need to tell you, it's very, very key. It's important for you to know that if you are serious, if you're able to build integrity, you're able to give it a good time frame, give it all effort, do the business effortlessly, apply all these things that whichever applies to you or your area that you're seeing, if you're able to apply it with conscious effort, you will grow. There's no how you will not grow. There is no how you will not grow. You will grow. And that's how it is. If you carry it up, do it the way you're told. So, first of all, I want to, conclusively, I want to round up with this. Like I said in other episodes, these are tested businesses that people are living with. Yes, they are raising their family, put their children in good schools with these businesses we told you that I just mentioned there. And it can also work for you. If it works for A, it can work for B. It might not be the same model, it might not be the same pattern, but I tell you, it will surely work. Put that devil to shame. Start today, and you will understand what I'm telling you. Before I close up for the day, let me quickly run through what we treated today. Like I said, we treated sales of phones and accessories. That's for number 1. I told you how to start it. I told you how to go about it. I told you 2 ways. If you have small capital, if you don't even have, go and do Aproko or China. I don't know how they call it, but you can just take yourself, go to that place, and before you know it, 1 or 2 sales, 2 or 3 sales, you are saving money to open your own shop. In short, my The supplier, the man that supplies me phones that I sell, told me he started with just show glass. And today he's an importer. He's an importer. He imports phones and laptops. He didn't start one day. He don't do jazz. He just kept building patronage, turning over patronage. That's the key. As far as you're able to turn over patronage, you will get to where you are going to. Number 2 is sales as stroke supplies of laptop or computer accessories. That's there. Number 3 is vehicle sales of vehicle and vehicle parts. You can be selling vehicle parts. You can be supplying vehicle parts. Yes. You pick from Uwelu and take to mechanic. They pay you. You go and pay back. Simple. You can just go around all the mechanics in your area. Ogasa, when you want to buy parts of Uwelu, just call me. I help you bring and come. And your number is there. Oh, hello. We need alternator. Oh yeah. Which product? Which model? They give you the model and product. You get it for 6,000. You come here and give them. They pay you 7,000 naira or 8K as the price. As depends on the negotiation. And you are doing business already. So if all the mechanics in your area know that they can call you to go and bring parts, it looks like messenger. But my dear, you are cashing out on it. You are making money. That's the most important thing. If you are not making money, that's when it's not good. I don't know if you understand. Number 13, okay, that's number 3, that's vehicle parts. Number 14, which is number 4 for the day, is buying and selling of scrap vehicles or scrap metals. Yes. Condemn iron, condemn. Condemn iron, condemn. They are making money. I know you don't know, but they are making money. They are making money. Iron, condemn. You think they will pay you, or they will carry it like that and go and give it to the person that has the dump yard? No, it's not for free. They pay them per kilo. So if you are able to push 10 kilo, I don't know how much you pay. If you are able to push 20 kilo, sometimes you can just have 1 meter. It's about 50 kilo or 40 kilo. I don't know if you understand. They pay you per kilo. You know how much is that? It's good money, cool money. You just have to sweat it out, bring it out. That is it. And why the last one? The fifth one for the day is sales and supplies of which one is this? Home appliances and electronics and home appliances for hotels and homes. Yes, you can also do that. We also treated sales and supplies of computers. Sales of supplies of computers. They are also there. If you don't do it, you will not know that you are making money. People who are doing it are making good money. They are making money and you are there complaining. No money. Na so. No this. Na so. But the fact is that, okay, like I said, all this we have treated treated it, and like I said, these are all tested and trusted businesses that you can do here in Nigeria. You don't need cash, you don't need much money. Even if you don't have money, you can still function. For our next week, we will be looking into another 5. Let me quickly run through them. I haven't gone through the first 5. Let me run through the next 5. We'll be looking at. We have 1, sales of furniture, sales and supplies of furnitures. Yes, you don't have to be a carpenter. You don't have to be a furniture maker before you can sell or supply furnitures. That's why the world has become a global village. I know a friend of mine that does not know anything carpentry. He does not know anything about furniture making. He sells furnitures from Nigeria to London. Like, he sells to people who are abroad. They buy and they like it, and they refer other people to buy from him. I know him. So he didn't really have to have money. What he just did was to show them pictures, ask them to pay a certain percentage of the money. They'll look through your. I know the way that life is now in Nigeria, because SS scam and fraudulent activity that is going on will not allow people to trust people. But if you know you can have something like a bond. I don't know how to do it, where the person can push 25% to you. Then after you make your supplies, then they push the balance, your balance or thereabout. But somehow you can also do it. We'll be. Yes, for the next one is Star Furniture Supplies. Well, next one is painting. Yes, painting. You can sell paints, you can manufacture paints. We'll be here to teach you how to manufacture paints, where to get raw materials, how to manufacture it, how to package it and sell, how to even tell people you are a painter and they will believe you. They'll give you money to go and buy, and you make your own paint and come and use it to paint, do the painting. Then the next one is spray painting. That's for mentals, for vehicles, for equipment. And the next one is fabrication stroke panel beating. Fabrication stroke panel beating. That's also there. The other one is car wash services. Car wash services. Yes, you can be doing car wash services without money. Then the next one is dry cleaning services. Yes, we will teach you where to get loans. 1. We will teach you how to get raw materials. 2. We will teach you how to sell it. Where sites, where possible place you can sell it, right in your area, that is right in that area that you are staying. We will teach you everything. We'll be coming. That's the next 5 we'll be treating. 1. Furniture. 2. Paint making or painting. 3. Spray painting. 4. Fabrication. 5. Car wash services. That is the next 5 we'll be treating. I tell you, we'll be giving you up to 50. These are just tip of the iceberg. The stronger ones are below, and if you are not always with us, you might miss out. I'm telling you, keep watching us. Don't forget, if you have not clicked the subscribe button, click the subscribe button and click the notification, that thing that looks like bell. Click it and be waiting for us to drop every Sunday morning. We will be dropping for you to watch. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, my name is MC McTen. My name is Osarodian Elvis Ahano, popularly called MC McTen. If you have questions, don't forget to write the questions below in the comment section. Give us a thumb up. If the videos has been helpful, give us a thumb up. If you also have complaints, you have areas that we can talk about, drop it for us at the comment section or at the inbox. We'll be willing to get back to you. Please, on Facebook, follow us. Follow our fan page, like our fan page on Facebook. It's called McTen Art, MEKTENART. On Instagram, follow us. It's also there. Don't forget, these businesses are proven. We have people, physical people, not spirits, people who are using it, the model, and they are making so much money. We'll be bringing them for you. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you again. Thank you. Peace. Now. Grand Beat Studios. Thank you. It's your boy McTen. I got Dr. J on the beats. Like remix, I see you. Okay. She want drive me la moto. They loud me la radio. Use me dancing la zonto. She want drive me la moto. I just do Bangalewa, Bangalewa, I just do Bangalewa, Bangalewa, I just do Bangalewa, okay. I'ma tell you not be control. I'ma tell you not be control. The way you run this race, you make me wanna breathe. The way you run this race, you make me want to praise. I spend my money every day, I don't go one baby. I spend my money every day, I don't go one baby. After I just spend this, you want to run away. And me and you today, we not go away. You want to me la moto, they loud me la radio. You see dancing a zonto. She won't drive me la moto. I just do Bangalewa, Bangalewa. bangalewa, yelewa, swagalewa. You call me a mugu, I no one remember. So far I be bangalewa, yelewa, swagalewa. Bangale, 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 bangale. Oh yeah, sangale, 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 sangale. Yeah, you want that in a moto. They loud in a radio. You say dance in a zonto. She want that in a moto. I just do bangalewa, sangalewa, yelewa. 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 She want that in a moto.